Hey, Bryce Tubbs here. Hopefully having a really great day. Today I wanted to come to you to talk about really one thing that plagues most business owners, and it's the feeling of being busy versus being effective. Okay? So what I mean by that is a lot of people, they're looking for certain things inside of their business to make them feel like they're moving forward. For me, when I was first starting my accounting firm back in 2014, it was like the feeling of making a website. It was the feeling of driving from business to business, because I used to actually have I would have a stack of brochures. It'd be like these trifold brochures, and I would actually be getting in my car, driving from city to city, trying to knock on some doors to get my flyers in the hands of the owners, right? And it wasn't very effective. I just talked to a lot of people. I drove a lot, and it really looking back was kind of a waste of time, right? Because then if you would go probably for 2 hours, you'd spend at least 30 minutes driving just to the place, right? And then you'd only be able to speak to maybe one owner, and if the owner wasn't there, then you have to go to the next place, and the next place, and the next place, the next place, the next place. And in the span of a day, you'd only talk to about 5 people total. Versus nowadays, whenever I do most of my prospecting, it's online, right? So I can talk to 100 people in an hour if I really want to, just from sending out some messages. All I do is make a post, number of people comment, and then from there I can just start talking to people and seeing if I can build that relationship and seeing if people want my help. And that's the biggest thing. You have to start thinking about, what can I do today that makes it easier for me to book calls and make more money into the future, so that once I get to a certain point, I have enough metrics to know if I just do one more unit of output, I'm going to get X number of clients. For example, if you know that it takes you a certain number of people you have to speak to and connect with in order for you to get one consultation call, well, then you just need to do that activity twice as much. Or you need to figure out a way to make that activity twice as much effective. My eyes are all over the place. Because I have a light that I'm shining, and I don't have a stand right now. My stand's in the other room, so I had to kind of move really quickly to get this. All that to say is, don't let the barometer be that you're busy, right? I'd rather you be going and spending more time with your family and only using activities that actually matter, rather than you feeling like, you're always busy, you're always doing something, you're always trying something new. And yeah, it does give you the kind of dopamine rush to be doing something different, but at the end of the day, you need to make sure you're very effective. And you need to be looking at that probably about once a week, if not once every other day, right? Is this activity, like marketing or sales activity, actually bringing me closer to getting a client, or is it just wasting all my time? It's not really going to be the thing that delivers a client for me. And if the answer is this is more of a time waster than something that moves the boat forward, you should probably just delete it ASAP, to be completely honest. Now, inside of my program, we focus strictly on the bare minimum, right? I was talking to someone, and she came in and she goes, "Hey Bryce, for your program, I'm expecting you to have to make this much content and this much." I'm like, no, most of my students don't actually make content until they're doing anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000 per month. Because once you get to about $12,000 or $15,000 a month, then you actually have enough people on your list for your post to start becoming effective. If you don't have that, oftentimes you're going to make content endlessly. It's going to feel like you're shouting into the void, and you might get 1 or 2 clients, but oftentimes if you have not put in the work, the only people who are going to be seeing your content are your friends and your family. And for the vast majority of people, they don't actually have business owners who are in their friends and families. I didn't when I was first starting. I didn't know any business owners. I had to go and start this thing from scratch, and that led to me going down this rabbit hole of every single day I would be, just like we talked about earlier, going into the business owners with my accounting stack. 3 reasons why you need accounting. Why is cloud-based accounting the new thing? Right, because this is back then, and a lot of people, cloud-based accounting was a thing, but it wasn't as popular as what it is today. So I had to almost educate them into what it was, and it was so hard. And then I would have to go to networking events to try and find new people, because that was the only thing I knew back then. Because I was trying to make blog posts, but no one was reading my blog, and I didn't really know how to rank on Google, and it was just a mess, right? So it took a lot of trial and error. And then it wasn't until I started really paying money for mentors and coaching programs and stuff that I really figured out okay, cool, so this is what you need to do. This is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's all we have to do. And then even today, the reason why I was even making this video is because I was driving in my car, and one of my friends said, "Hey, have you tried Instagram?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I could probably kill it on Instagram, blah, 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 blah." And it's ooh, Bryce, stay focused. Because my main channels that I use to grow my accounting firm is generally through referrals nowadays, referrals and LinkedIn. My coaching business is generally through Facebook and a little bit of LinkedIn, but it's like 90% Facebook at this moment in time. So I was like, okay, man, let's just stay focused. Don't add more time, more things to your plate. Just focus on, okay, if we, instead of focusing on Instagram, what could we instead spend that time doing? If the answer is more Facebook, then you need to be focused on Facebook. And it's, no matter what level you get to, it's always that constant like strategy of learning how to say no. Once you know exactly what to do to grow your business, it becomes more of a battle of saying no to things rather than saying yes to more things. When you're first starting, you don't know what you're doing, you should probably say yes. You should join programs, you should pay for programs, even if the programs don't quite work for you. Like in the past, I joined programs and like I spent like $3,500 on this one course, and like it was kind of bad. Spent like $5,000 on another course and didn't really give me the return that I wanted or expected. But it's just part of the game. You just kind of invest and keep making money. Because as soon as you start getting clients, like think about it like this: if you get one client for $500 per month, you're already making $6,000 per year. It's not really that hard to make your money back when you invest in a program. It's more just about like just the frustration level and the time that you invested already. That's really the key thing. So you just got to really focus on, when you're starting, say yes to as many things as possible. But then once you start getting to a certain level, it's about saying no to a lot of different things, because a lot of opportunities start coming up to you once you start making money, once you start having clients, and then that's really where the danger zone kind of sets in for them. So oftentimes for my students that are making, like $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, part of our job is just to help them like stay focused. Like, hey, this thing has gotten you here. Don't change. Don't just change things just because it feels good. Like, stay focused. You're going to get another $5,000 a month, another $10,000 a month just from another 30 days to 90 days of doing this exact same thing and letting it snowball. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Hopefully it stopped you from going out and making maybe a mistake of just randomly wasting your time. And if you want some help growing your business, go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you out. If I can, I'll let you know on the call. If not, I'll point you in the right direction. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you later. Have a good one.